Hi there and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about art challenges, and in particular this Sailor Moon Redraw art challenge, which is sort of sweep the internet. If you take a look on Instagram or Twitter, you'll see something around 100,000 different artists' take on this one subject. It's kind of interesting to see all the variety people bring to the table. There's professional artists, there's people just, sort of making stuff up with no art background, some really funny takes, probably some offensive ones in there, but whatever, it's a community thing. Artists love to sort of congregate around these ideas and sort of riff off of each other. I think that's what's really great about this one is you hit this magnitude of artists contributing in here and sort of opens floodgates for anything. So for those of you who aren't familiar with an art challenge, it's basically just a prompt. It's an excuse to create art, and sometimes that's all you need as an artist is just an excuse to do something. Procrastination can really overwhelm you. You get the white page, you get your ideas in your head, you don't really know which of your ideas to follow through with. It can become overwhelming, and you sort of procrastinate instead of moving forward on any one of them because the weight of your ideas take over. And then suddenly you see a whole bunch of people drawing Sailor Moon, and you're like, well, all right, I don't have to think about that. Let's just do some drawing. And this is actually what I do quite a bit. You'll see I have a lot of these clothing drawings, and I'll have these The Legend of Zelda drawings. It's basically just to get my mind out of the way a little bit and just focus on a subject. It doesn't really matter what the subject is, and in the meantime, you're getting a lot of practice in. So you just fill a sketchbook with hundreds of takes of something. It doesn't matter what it is, you're still getting practice, and you don't have to think about it too much. So yeah, there's a number of art challenges out there. Inktober is one where you do an ink drawing every day for the entire month of October. I've done this one before. It's fun. There's a lot of people participating. It's a good opportunity to challenge yourself with ink. Ink is really difficult, so I think that's why I've taken it on, is every time I do an ink drawing, I'm usually not quite happy with my line work. So that's become a focus, focus on what you're failing on and improve there. There's other ones. There's March of Robots, which is draw a robot for every day of March. Mermaid is happening right now, where everybody's drawing mermaids and sort of creating as much variety in their ideas and concepts as they can. Another big one right now is 6 Fan Art Challenge, which you basically reach out to your followers, get their suggestions for fan art that they'd like you to do, and you do 6 different takes of different characters, whatever suggested, really. I think I'm sort of interested in that. If you guys think that's a good idea, just let me know. Make a suggestion in the comments, perhaps. Otherwise, I've got plenty of my own projects that I'm sort of chipping away at and keep myself busy one way or another. Yeah, so the challenge is, it's kind of nice because you have direction from an outside source you don't really need to be accountable for. It's fun, you can see everybody doing it, and at the same time it's kind of an interesting way to get some visibility where people are actually seeking to see how this goes. So if you tune in, you take a look at the Sailor Moon challenge, you're going to see a ton of stuff up there, and it's really fun because the variety of work is just, I don't know, it just brings art to a sort of an interesting, fun place versus taking itself too seriously. Anyway, so you can see here I just brought it into Procreate on my iPad, and I started painting it up. I overworked this a bit. I'm not really happy with the result. I was aiming for something similar to Matt Hollingsworth's colors that he does in Tokyo Ghost and Batman White Knight. It's really nice, sort of washy color. Feels almost like a watercolor, very traditional. And here I basically went back to my roots and just sort of start painting it up as though it's like an oil painting. And I basically overwork it. It's too much focus on light and dark, and I sort of remove all the ink line. It's just my tendency, something I fight against because I want to bear my style more. So anyways, as you'll see here, I actually I finished the piece. It kind of has this superhero art sort of vibe, but it's also a little bit manga or anime, but I wasn't happy with it. So as you can see, I did a second take here. I'm going to post a video up of this as well. It's also painted. It's also a painterly version, but it's more of a sort of manga, Disney-esque sort of vibe, and you can take a look at that when I post that up this week, hopefully. And yeah, I'd really be interested in hear what you think, whether you like one version more than the other, if you like the idea of challenges in general, if you like this, I'll do more of them, and you can make suggestions and maybe I'll take them on board. I don't want it to be a distraction from my ongoing work that I really want to improve on. But yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting subject, and maybe next time it won't be Sailor Moon. It's not really something I find a lot appealing, but I know a lot of people do. So it's still been pretty fun, and it's been fun to participate in the challenge. So yeah, if you like these, if you have a preference, I'd love to know which one you prefer. I'll post that video up soon so you can take a look at both. And if you like this idea of challenges, I can try to do more of these. I don't really use all my time and challenges. I got a lot of work to get through, but I'm happy to open that up a little bit and have some fun with it. So yeah, just let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe so you can get future updates. And thanks again for watching.